What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the channel. Today we have a brand new knife to check out coming into us from Sativia Knives. A big thank you to them for sending it in. The knife is available and I will have links to it down below in the description. So I just pulled this thing out of the mailer. Box is a little beat up, but I don't really care about that. That's one way they're able to put these knives out at a pretty good price tag. They're not going crazy with the packaging. And the last Sativian that we checked out was really, really cool. So let's get into this thing if we can. I'm about to just rip it out of there. Sativian has been dabbling in fixed blades, and good sized ones at that. We're talking outdoor, survival, bushcraft, companion style fixed blades. Now they are going to start dabbling in everyday carry size fixed blades as well, and I think it'll be a beautiful transition. And I've told them if they keep up what they're doing here, F and grow as well. If they keep up what they're doing here and just shrink this down to an everyday carry size, keep the same sheath and system, maybe offer a different way, whether it's scout straps or some sort of clip. I'll pay the extra 10 to 15 bucks for the clip if it's a solid quality clip. That saves me from having to go do it. So I would prefer that, but I understand, keep the tech lock on it and keep the price low like they have it. And man, they will be a very, very good option if you are looking for a high value EDC fixed blade. I can't wait. I'm hoping it happens sooner rather than later. But for now, we have some really solid full-sized fixed blades coming from Sativia. This is going to be the ST18. Now, they just released a couple of new fixed blades literally in December, and I think some more are going to be trickling out here very soon. And this is the package here. You get that taco Kydex style sheath, several lashing points. Like I said, you'll be able to mount whatever you prefer. Comes with the unbranded tech lock. In my experience, the Sativian based ones, the F and Grow based ones, they are pretty good. They're not the American made tech locks, but they will work and get the job done, especially if you're just, you have this on your belt and you're using it as needed. It'll hold up just fine if that's the way you want to carry it. Great fitment in and out of the sheath. That's another place that they really shine when it comes to their fixed blades. Not only the materials and how solid they are, but the quality in which the sheaths are done and the fitment. Just really, really nice stuff. I mean, I see way worse quality. Like, this is really good. I wouldn't ask for anything more than this sheath right here. I couldn't complain about it. So if every knife came with a sheath just like this, I would be ecstatic. Great ramp here. Now, smaller ones, you want a little bit smaller ramp, but you still want some semblance of a thumb ramp. Great retention in and out, like I said. Just an excellent job. And these are going to be a good price point as well. We have this black wash finish on here, and we are looking at N690 steel, kind of a harpoon drop point. They give you this nice large choil here, and there is a guard there, which a lot of people will really like. I like this because it's kind of double-ended. You get the benefit of having a guard, but you're also able to choke up there if needed, if you have finer work that you need to do. So very nice and well thought out, in my opinion. If I were to design something that would be multifunctional, that would be a great way to do it, because you can kind of see the crossover in this knife, that it's kind of a survival outdoor fixed blade almost. It's trying to be a lot. And in that case, I think it'll be most likely really good at a lot of things or most things. It might not go crazy in excelling at any one given thing, which that's just fine with me. It might not be the best chopper or the best batoner, but can it do some of that stuff? Yeah, it certainly can. Not something you're going to want to do all the time with it, you know, or for extended periods of time, but it's got enough size and enough thickness and enough heft that you could do some light chopping with it. You could definitely baton with this thing. No question about it. It's a little bit thinner. It's not real thin, but it's not quite, 250 thousandths either. So some people will like the fact that this isn't overly thick. We have G Mascus handles here, which is another nice touch. Got some jimping up and down the spine. It's about the only thing I'm noticing right off the bat that I would add to this knife would be, me personally, I'd, probably have jimping at least this entire row here. My personal, preference, probably to the ramp. That would be perfect because then, in any grip you're going to be in, you're going to have that jimping. Not a huge deal. Pretty nitpicky there. These are going to be contoured as well. And whether you have medium all the way up to XL, 2XL hands, I think you're going to have plenty of room on this thing, especially with that full choil there. So this will accommodate a lot of different sized hands as well. Now, what exactly are we looking at in regards to the size? We'll start with the blade and cutting edge. We're at 5 1/4 of cutting edge, 6 1/4 of total blade, and then we are coming down around 11 3/8 of overall length. Now, as far as the weight goes, we are looking at 12.4 on the fixed blade, and then we have the sheath and the tech lock. And remember, the tech lock and this hardware is going to certainly add quite a bit of weight. So we're at 16.85 there. I bet without the tech lock, if we added something else, a clip or scout straps, it would be well below 15, probably closer to right around 14.5 to 15. So we'd lose about 2 ounces off this get up without the tech lock. But 12.5 for this size right here is not too shabby at all. Let's go ahead and we'll check that edge. And there's been times where I get people who will say, that looks like this or that looks like that. This isn't pretending to be something else. It has Sativian's name here. It has the number. This isn't it's not trying to copy something else and pretend that it is that, okay? So, and not to mention, people act like I'm aware of every single knife or fixed blade that has ever existed. I am not. I'm not aware of every folder, every fixed blade that is on the face of the earth. So when something looks like something else, that's just the way that it's going to be. In a world of shapes, there's only so many that make sense and can go together. So there's going to be a lot of things that look similar, that could be close, that are close, So I don't really like to go down that unless this is saying SE on it, or whatever, tops, don't care, then I'm not really looking at that a whole lot, So just to put that out there, the main idea here is to provide an option for somebody who is in the market for something like this, just to provide another option. That is the goal and the idea behind these videos, is just to show you the product, tell you what I think of it, and the rest is up for you to decide and give people options. If it's not your style, then that's cool. Not everything is for everyone. And that goes across the board. So it's not a huge deal if something's not for you. But for somebody who can't afford, $100, $200, $300 fixed blades, these are great options for those people. There's many Americans, your brothers and sisters out there, who cannot afford or don't want to pay that type of money for a fixed blade. So it's nice to have options out there, find quality options, and provide those types of options. And that's something F&Grow and Sativian do very well, is they fill a niche, between 50 and $100. There's almost nowhere else I'd rather go or point someone to for a larger fixed blade than F&Grow or Sativian. I mean, you're going to get a variety of different steels. They're treated well from everything I've seen, from 154, N690, 14C, AUS 10, DC 53. They use all those. And I've tested 5 or 6 different knives now in varying steels, and they just perform. They're going to be hard to beat for the money if you're in the market for something like this. Really hard to beat. N690 coated. It's a great, N690 is a great steel. Some companies would get off, charging, if this was Lion Steel or some Italian company doing this in N690, this knife would be $300 easy. Now, I'm not sure of the price, but it's going to be under $100, no doubt about it. But in the same materials and the same quality from Lion Steel, yeah, they might crown this or something. Who cares? They would be $300. So the pricing of these is going to be very, very good. The only difference is going to be the name on the side of the knife. In this case, Contour Damascus handles, and I think they have a couple different variations as well. Great job. Everything's softened down. Nice little pummel down here. Yeah. The only thing I could see is adding jimping up through here. That would be a nitpick. We have a lanyard hole here. Me personally, I probably wouldn't put the hole there, but that's getting really, really nitpicky. Came with a good edge, full flat grind, comfortable. It's not overly thick in the handle. I can get a nice squeeze on this thing. Yeah. We're going to have to put that up against some other knives in its same size range and see what we come up with. I do have a couple fixed blade videos coming up. A lot of people have been asking for more fixed blade content, and I love doing it, so there will be a lot more coming. Let me know what you think of the new Sativian here. They are doing a great job early on with these fixed blades. The ST18. I will link the other Sativian we checked out previously that just came out as well. I'll link the video and that as well down in the description. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. That helps push the video to more people. If you are new here, I release daily knife and EDC content just like this. Make sure you subscribe and ring the bell. That'll notify you anytime I release new content. I'll put a couple of new videos up on your screen. Go check one of them out. Have yourself an awesome day. Thank you all again for watching. I will catch you on the next one.